Yo, what up? Like, subscribe, all that bullshit. I just read the chapter. It was pretty good. But, I gotta say, cause there was a couple things that you're just like, what the fuck? What's going on? And, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna call Oda right now. Check this shit out. I'm gonna call Oda. Hello? Yeah, Ichiro Oda? The guy who writes fucking One Piece? Yeah, I got a few questions, homeboy. What's this fool Marco doing? Like, what is he doing? Like, what are all these attacks? And fucking Hyogoro? What's up with him too, dude? You been reading Hunter x Hunter? You fucking, what are you doing? Okay. Yeah. All right, for sure. Catch you later. I called my mom by accident. What a good. That was so stupid. What a good chapter. Hey man. Ever since we got out to the rooftop, shit's been popping off, and I really appreciate that. Let's go through this shit real quick. Before that, though, I did not make a video last week about Robin, but damn, Robin is number one. You know what I'm saying? She's my favorite Straw Hat. So seeing that gives me hope, but not too much, because this week we didn't get to that fight. Whatever, who gives a fuck, right? Eventually we'll see something, you know? See when she bitch slapped Maria. Whatever. Okay, the cover page, Shonen Jump, Kid Luffy Law. We've seen this shit before, but it's in color. Color spread, probably one of the best ones for like a while. Ever since that DJ Sanji one, this one's pretty dope. So if we compare Kaido's group to like Doflamingo's a cool character, but his crew is like weird. Like they don't belong to each other. They look like they shouldn't be friends, at the very least. And these guys look fucking cool. We got a snitch in there. See if you can find him. Hey. But yeah, Black Maria, Who's Who, King of Wildfire, which we'll get to. Ulti, Pepe. I really like Ulti. So we got Momonosuke on Yamato's back. Everyone thought he would be in the front, right? But now he's back there where he should be. Well, he shouldn't be anywhere near her. Okay? She's going up in popularity. And, I'm all for it. I way prefer her over someone like Carrot. But, I'm not trying to start shit. But yeah, shit's going on. Sanji's like, where the fuck do I go? Sanji got a lot of hate recently. He's still one of my favorites. I still believe that if you like Sanji, that does not automatically mean that you should hate Zoro, because I like them both the same. If you ever played Treasure Cruise on your phone, One Piece Treasure Cruise, to me they're like a double unit as far as how much I like them. So yeah, I don't get why we should hate one over the other. Because I really like Sanji, even though he's been doing some shit recently. Parasparrow is putting in work. If only he didn't look like a fucking clown by doing it. It's like if they put Krusty the Clown in One Piece, except it's not buggy, and he's not making jokes, and he's kicking ass, and he's doing what he's supposed to be doing, but he's not cool as like Katakuri. Carrot and Wanda on the floor as they should be. Who cares, really? I mean, they're probably being set up to whip his ass because there's like a cloud over the moon. Okay. There's a cloud over the moon. You can see the moon, can't you? Can I just get a little bit of moon? Can I just get a little bit of the moon? Get that shit on my tongue. If only Chopper would be doing something a little more, I don't know. Like I get he's a doctor, but can he punch somebody every once in a while? Like, come on, man. See, I like action, but I get there's a story. That's why, this is how One Piece is. I get it. Everyone's got their role. Apu's talking shit about Drake being a traitor, even though he's a traitor himself. So shut the fuck up. Apu's probably listened to that new Drake that just dropped, and then he's talking shit about this Drake. And then Hyogoro, who I don't even. He looks like a big sumo, like, what's that game? Sekiro? Looks like a Sekiro boss. I like what he looks like right here. We've seen it before, but yeah. He's saying all this shit like, oh, I'm gonna die. To the other, Yakuza people, like, kill me, bro. Like, yeah, he's like, Luffy's my protege, even though he's like, having like a fifth Yonko as your protege is like pretty smart, but it's like you're picking from the first string instead of like a third string. It's like if you picked a protege and it was Mike Tyson instead of someone like Jake Paul. What's Marco doing? I had to look at this shit like 15 times. Look, I'm not hating on Marco because he's doing some really cool shit. It's just me knowing that it's going to be a long time until we see this in the anime to see what exactly he's doing, because he's throwing shockwaves like a motherfucker. And it's looking pretty brutal, especially for King. King is not looking too good at all. This whole story arc. In all of Wano, he's just been, it's too bad for King that there's not a waterfall around. Sparrow is watching Marco too, right? And he's noticing that he's getting tired. Sparrow is like that friend that you have when you're in a relationship, but he's like the friend to the girl, and he's secretly waiting for like y'all to break up so he can swoop up in there and like kill Marco. So yeah, Hyogoro's gonna die. We don't know. Whatever. That's the end of the chapter. Let me talk about Marco real quick. You know that game that you would play as a kid where it's like superpowers or superheroes? Where it's like, you gotta pick one. I'm gonna be super fast. And then somebody else picks like, oh, I'm gonna be super strong. And then when you actually get to playing and then you get hit and you're like, oh no, wait. Not only am I super fast, but I'm also invincible. And it's like, okay. And then you get hit again. And it's like, oh wait, I can also turn my body into lava, and now you're dead, and I win. Suck my dick. That's what I feel like what's going on with Marco, is that Oda is just giving him powers, like that little feather thing with his little Jedi trick, right? I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong, it looks cool, and I want to see Marco do good. But it's just weird how stuff's getting tacked on to make us feel like Marco is a lot stronger than we think he is, which makes me think that Blackbeard is a fucking problem, because if he went against Blackbeard and lost a crushing defeat, as they said, then shit, dude. What the fuck you gonna do, Marco? I mean, he's a good support. I mean, he's cool to have in the background, but he's still like a heavy hitter. He went against Kizaru like it was nothing. I mean, God forbid you have sea stone handcuffs. I'd want Marco on my team. Yeah. No, yeah, I think he's cheating. Marco is definitely cheating. He's bending the rules a little bit, which I don't mind. As for Hyogoro, I mean, unless we see, it's like, dude, if he's gonna die, we need actual proof that he's gonna die. Not only do we not need to see him like get his head chopped off, or him have a hole through his stomach, whatever, but we need to have an important character, or like a doctor like Marco, come in and be like, oh shit, he's dead. There's no saving him. There's no way he's coming back. And I know this because I'm a doctor. And I've also signed the certificate explaining what I saw here today as proof that he is dead and he will not get back up, because I've seen a lot of dead people, because I've fought a lot of people being in a Yonko's crew. He's dead. And not only that, you know those monthly like editor comments or author comments that Shonen Jump has, where like the author of the fucking My Hero is like, I went fishing today and it was pretty cool, or some stupid shit, right? In Oda's comment, it has to be like, yeah, he's dead. That fool's not getting back up. Don't expect shit. This isn't Sabo. This isn't Pound. This isn't Pell. There's 3 people already, so trust me, I got you. You know what I'm saying? He's dead. Or it's like an SBS where he's like, you know how they do the 40 year after, like what they'll look like in the future? Instead for this one, it'll be Hyoguro, but it'll be like 5 minutes into the future, and he'll still be dead. Unless I see a certificate with his name on it, and at least 10 to 15 witnesses. It could go either way. Now, as for predictions for the future, I don't fucking know. I mean, I really want to see Robin, but we're not going to see that. I want to see just a little bit of Robin. I don't care about Frankie's fight. As long as he wins, I don't care. I want to see Sanji kick the shit out of Jack, because you know for a fact he's going to go to Jack. That's why he said, I wonder if I made the right decision, because he wanted to go save Momonosuke because he's more important to the story. But he's like, nah, fuck that. He's like, because he's like, he doesn't know who Yamato is. He was like, who the fuck is that? But he's like, whatever, I'll just leave it to them. That's why he had so many doubts, right? But another thing about Hyoguro, right? And killing off characters, it kind of reminds me of an episode of South Park. I forget which one it is, but it's where the mayor, like, she's under a lot of pressure and she's like, fuck this shit, I don't want to deal with this. Like, in a comedic way, she tries to kill herself by shooting herself in the head. And then by the end of the episode, she shows up with a bandage around her head where she shot herself. And then she comes up to the boys and she says, like, well, I guess we learned a really valuable lesson this day. I was like, what the fuck? It's like, you were dead, bro. And that's what's going to happen in One Piece over and over again. This was not dying. I mean, the way they paneled it in the last panel, and the way they're like making it so dramatic, like is he gonna really? No. And if he did, who cares? It's Hyoguro. You really can't tell what's going on every chapter or what's gonna happen as far as predicting, because that's part of the appeal, right? Is you don't know what the fuck's gonna go on. You don't know, because there's too much shit happening, right? You don't know if you're gonna go back to the rooftop. You don't know if you're going to go back to Robin, or if you're going to go back to something weird that we're not thinking about, like CP0. But yeah, that's part of the fun part, you know? And then people say stupid shit. Like, oh, I think this is going to happen, or this is going to happen, but we just got to wait and see, and try not to read spoilers, even though I read them. I can't help myself, man. It's just a 5 o'clock free spoiler giveaway. This chapter was cool. Last chapter was better. If you want to like, subscribe, do all that shit, I don't fucking care. Peace.